Yesterday, Master Moran gave the showdown examination in his system to these following instructors, and we'd like to present them today. Please first come up, Sensei Drew Tremaine. Sensei Joshua Spoon. And Sensei Christopher Donahue. All right, guys, we're going to start our next session now.
Okay, we're going to go into a couple of takedowns using pressure points, okay? So, unlike judo takedown or jiu-jitsu takedown, a little different, several ways to do it, okay? Now, so you got any volunteers? Cliff.
Jeff, Carlin, Jeff.
Okay, so a lot of people are doing sweeps and takedowns like this and everything, okay? You're half the size of this guy. Unless he's really flowing at you and you're flowing with him, it's more difficult to take him down, okay? He can't grow muscles on his eyeballs, right? Certain places you can't grow muscles. In certain places, no matter how big you are, still sensitive. Okay, just like this here. Okay, the anterior cutaneous nerves. Okay, it's all bony here, and that's right against the bone. You don't build muscle in this part, so it's still there. Okay, artery in here, even if you can't see it, no, it's there. Okay, so you want to look at the mastoid and be right in here. Okay. There's several different ways to take down people. I prefer the pressure point takedowns. They work a little better. Okay. Now, let's go into this one. This one's pretty easy. Real simplistic one. Is if he's now could have had against the wall, those mirrors, we could have just been grabbing you here by the throat. Now, what you do is say he's grabbing my neck. You take two fingers and you put it here. Now, you're not resting it on his chest. Because this, he can fight, he feels it. Even if I have a little here, he can fight it. You want this up into the neck in this direction. Your two clavicles come together right here. Okay? Right in here, okay, it's very sensitive, and it's going to cause a gagging, retching type of reflex. It goes type of choking, gagging reflex. But what happens is a pain withdrawal kicks in. Now, if you grab him with one hand, you grab one hand by the throat. If I push here, you could kind of turn sideways. And let's put it this way. If something doesn't work, you better start striking right away. Because not all pressure points work on everyone. Or you might just be off. The guy's insensitive because he had some accident. And not everyone's nerves are in the same place. Kind of funny, but it's true. You're trying to find that point, and sometimes it's a little off. All made exactly the same. Not everyone's nerves exactly in the same place. Some are a little tiny bit different spot. Some motor points you gotta kind of search around to find. But quick one to do. I've used this a few times in real situations. Okay, and it's kind of safe because it's not going to kill him. Now you're not going to come up like this and strike down. Sure, that could kill him. But what we're doing is just using this. He grabbed me. Okay. Do the two-hand grab. It's easier to show you guys. Get this here and push here. And it's just an upward gagging reflex. Now, let go of his foot when you do it, or you're going to fall and damage him. So, watch my feet. Step on the toes. In practice, in reality, you can have shoes on, sneakers. Right? When he starts going back and you feel that, get off that foot and let him out of it. The way out of the footstep is to get back and pull it out. Because if you're trying to pull this out, it's going to be too difficult. You've got to kind of get your mass and use your mass to pull it back. Okay? But I'm not going to hold on to it. So when you're going from here, okay, sorry, I held him here instead, but When you're going from here, it makes it to where, oh, he's trapped now. It's kind of like a mouse stepping in a glue trap. So, a lot of stuff we do like that, okay? Not just high and low. Sometimes we'll grab high, we'll step low. He throws a punch, we'll trap that arm too. It's kind of like a mouse steps in the glue trap and puts his arm there. Now that's trapped, and push his head in, try to push out. Now that's stuck. So, it's an upward direction, okay? I'm not going to hurt you, I just want you to tell me what you feel from here. So you're starting to gag and choke. But what happens is it's kind of a pain withdrawal reflex happens. So when I'm pushing there, he's pulling away, he feels it, and he's like, I don't want that, I got to get back. And now he stepped on his foot, so he's like, whoa! Before he realizes what happened, he stepped into that glue trap and he knocked him down, okay? And it really doesn't take a lot of power. This point works on everyone unless they're dead. Someone can concentrate and fight in the area, and fight it like that. What do you do when someone's doing that? Drop it low or something, because there's all those concentrations up here, okay? So you switch up, you push in here, wham, you know? But the lower strikes are always better. If you're going from here and he's fighting, better to strike down, okay? Strike low, drop it low, bring his concentration low now. If you hit someone in the eyes, now he's all hypersensitive to points. All his energy's rushing up here, and he can't concentrate and fight anything. So now he's really, some people, I don't fight that. Push their eyeball and see what happens. Hit him in the groin, see what happens. Now they push him, whoa, they feel that big time. Anyone can mentally prepare themselves for a punch in the head. You're mentally prepared for a punch in the head, then you hit in the groin, oh, then you punch in the head. Different story. Okay? So change it up. Don't always hit the same area. Hitting the same area is good. Sometimes you cut that area, then hit into the cut, sure. That's pretty damaging. But it's good to switch up, because people start concentrating on that. And, yeah, well, it hit me in my leg. Tighten it up. Hit him there. And the tighten, you act like you're going to hit him there, whack him in the neck. Whack him in the eyes. Very simple technique. The problem I see people having is this. They end up pushing on the bone here, okay? Pushing on the sternum rather than going up into that throat. Okay? Right here. We call this neck 1. Now, we can tell you what everything does or tell you what all the points are, the anatomical names for everything, but it becomes confusing for some people. And if you follow, I don't follow the acupuncture terms, because it becomes confusing. They follow meridians. So kidney 1's in the bottom of your foot, nowhere near where your kidney is. So you have to, what's that chart? I gotta look up a chart. I don't know what that is. So we name it by body part. This is neck 1. This is the first one you regularly learn in my courses in the neck. Okay, today I taught you that this strike here, the carotid, but the neck 1's a real easy one to do. You don't want to push down. It doesn't cause the same gagging retching. Okay, now I'm not going to hurt you. Just tell me what you feel down.
Just pain.
Okay, now what do you feel down? The up starts gagging and retching, right? So,
Just pain.
a lot of people say, I know that point you push down there. Oh, you can strike down there and kill them and cause a lot of damage. But for just pushing, upward direction. And you can do this technique and end the situation without anything drastic happening, without any punches or kicks being thrown or something. Guy pins you against the wall here, you know what, step on sort of foam, falls on the ground. And he's thinking, crap, how did he do that? What does he know? And it could be over right there. Okay? So, step on the foot. Don't step too high up on the foot, but when he falls, you fall, and pull your leg out from under you. Step on his toes. And if you feel this person really going down, just get off his foot, or kind of loosen up and allow him to slide out. Okay? I got used to doing that, so I can either pin you or let you kind of slide out of it.